So IRGC is the main target. Why IRGC must be dismantled? Why IRGC is a terrorist organization? Why IRGC is so difficult to be taken on if there are no boots on the ground? Why IRGC is the biggest feudal lord in Iran, like the Pakistani army? Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, created to protect the Iranian revolution, has evolved into a parallel military, economic and political structure, controls missile program, navy, army, proxy network, terrorists in Lebanon, terrorists in Yemen. I asked whether military pressure, economic sanction or internal dissent can realistically dismantle an organization that is deeply embedded in Iranian society, because it is not just a military force. It operates a lot of things, it works in society, it controls militias like Basij, proxy like Hezbollah in Iraq, Houthis in Yemen. So what is the strategy? On this issue, I am joined by Dr. Ron Malka, former ambassador of Israel to India. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for joining me. My first question to you is, thank you. My first question to you is, why is it important to dismantle IRGC?
Well, you know, since the inception of this regime 47 years ago, their stated aim was to eliminate Israel and to control the region. We tried all options, all ways of negotiating, trying to get to some understanding, even to understand what they have to do with us, because, you know, there are 2,000 kilometers from our borders. The Israeli people don't understand what they really want from us. Why do they hate us so much? What did we do to them? But unfortunately, we cannot speak with them. And this organization, this regime, radical regime, has started supporting terrorist organizations all over the region, state-sponsored terror. And this is something that has to be stopped. And the moment now, which we are standing in, that they are very close to gaining mass destruction weapons, is something that we cannot allow. The free world cannot allow this. We see Israel as in the front of the free world against the axis of evil. And this is something that cannot anymore go on. And we are really determined, the people of Israel is united and determined that this is a time of action. This is a time that a nation that seeks for survival needs to take action, to be active, even proactive, and to defend itself. It's a war of defense. And we are defending not only Israel, we are defending the region, the world, the IMEC, the Indo-Israel Economic Corridor, Indo-Europe Economic Corridor, and of course Israel is in the middle, the gateway to the West, so also the interests of India. And I think this operation will go on until we get the goals of this operation. And if you want, I can elaborate on that.
Absolutely, because a lot of people would like to understand that how IRGC is so embedded in the economy, commerce and various aspects, how it has become a state within a state. So how do you dismantle it, sir? One. And secondly, can it have the same effect that the world witnessed after de-Baathification took place in Iraq, which led to the creation of ISIS, further radical Islamic fundamentalism?
Thank you for this deep question. Yes, so shows that you're in exactly the point. Yes, the way to dismantle this organization, this radical organization, is to just create the right conditions for the Iranian people to take their own future in their hands and to be responsible for all their own destination. They try to do so, but this radical regime that has all these forces and its secret police that are protecting are there only to protect the regime. They don't care about the people. They're killing the people indiscriminately with machine guns, children, women. They don't even care about their people. So what we are doing now, and if you may let me explain the perspective of Israel. First is to dismantle them from having mass production weapons. And it's not only the nuclear weapon, it's also the long-range missiles. Secondly, we are going to create the right conditions to the Iranian people that we really appreciate. I think it's a great nation, very brave nation, very wise nation, and let them have the right conditions to decide for themselves who is going to lead them and tap the great potential this great nation has. So we are not against the Iranian people. We're in favor of the Iranian people. We're against this radical terrorist regime that sponsors terrorists all over the region. And this is what we are going to eliminate in this operation.
If you would recall, 6 hours ago, the Iranian foreign minister, he made this statement that no one is in control, and IRGC commanders are fighting the local fronts. There is no central command. I mean to say, any IRGC commander can go for any hit, any civilian target, any hospital, any hotel, any airport, and there is no one to take responsibility in Tehran.
Yes, I think there is a big chaos there in Tehran. We decapitated the leadership of both the political and the military leadership there. I think they are in a great confusion. Also, we see their actions. They are not really ordered, not organized, not centralized. So we understand that there is a big chaos, and it's even going stronger and stronger as we continue striking. Now Israel has full control of the aerospace in Tehran. So think what 400 combat jets with precise ammunition can do with the best intelligence that we could get, and also with the support of most of the Iranian people that really wants their freedom. They want to get rid of this oppression regime and to gain freedom and to be responsible for their own future. And this is what is going on now on the ground.
But then, is it possible without boots on the ground? Is it really possible without boots on the ground?
I think that the boots on the ground are the Iranian people. They are the boots on the ground. They just need the right conditions, a fair play for them. And this is what we are going to create. And I think this is something that you can create from the air. And the last move will be for the Iranian people. We are there to defend ourselves and not let this terrorist regime to gain mass destruction weapon. The rest is for the great Iranian people to decide. And after that, of course, if they will ask our assistance, I think we will provide it. But it's for them to decide about their future, about their country. We don't want to intervene. Israel is a peace-seeking country. We want peace, to live in peace with our friends. And I think that after this operation, we will see peace all over the Middle East, something that is good for India, for the region, and for the world. We are looking for the stability. We're in the forefront of the free world fighting terror, state-sponsored terrorism. You in India understand exactly what it is. So this is what we are now fighting. And I'm sure we are going to prevail. And after that, things will look totally different for good.
Dr. Malka, how long do you think that these operations will take? Because when Pete Hegseth did his press conference, I think the first or the second question was, what's the exit strategy and how long? So I'm asking the same question to you, sir.
Yes, you need to understand, when you start a war, you know how you start, you don't know how it evolves. So we have different options, different scenarios of exit points. I think that as it looks now, it will not last more than a few weeks. I think the first stage, the first move that we did was very, very successful, eliminating the leadership, 40 leaders within less than 1 minute. I think says the most about it. I think that now we're advancing, from what I hear, even faster than we thought we would. And we have a very precise and concrete plan. We are again only against the regime facilities, in favor of the Iranian people. And I think that we are doing well. I get signs of maybe the new leaders or potential leaders in Iran being now more reasonable and give signs that they want to talk, and we are willing to talk. We will stop any minute they are willing to talk and to find reasonable solution, because as I said, we are a peace-seeking country, but we will do whatever it takes to reach the goals. This is it. This is the end of the era of strategic patience. No more patience, no more tolerance. This is it. We are determined to go until the end. The end is achieving our goals.
Are you
The
saying
goals,
that this is an end to the Islamic Revolution? There will be a new political system in place or put in place, will be in place in Iran?
what I'm saying is that Iran will not achieve mass destruction weapons, not nuclear and not long-range missiles that can threaten Israel. This is what I say. The rest, we are going to leave to the Iranian people to decide if they want Islamic, a radical Islamic regime, or other kind of secular regime, whatever they want, it's for them to decide. It's a great nation, great history, and we leave this for them.
Thank you, Dr. Malka. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
Thank you so much.